Hey everybody, welcome back again, and today I'm taking a look at another new figure that's only been out about a week or so ago. It's actually a TFCon exclusive from the Chosen Prime, and that's going to be Fans Hobby's MB-24C Triggerman. And this is their version of a masterpiece scaled Falcon, which was part of the G1 European toy line. It was part of a Decepticon sub-team called the Predators. Again, I think these figures were only available in Europe. I don't ever remember seeing them here, and they were towards the tail end of the G1 toy line as it appeared in Europe. And by that point, G1 had already come to a conclusion here in the US, and they were marketing some of the G2 toys, but retained that old G1 in the European market. So without any delay, let's go ahead and get this guy open. Alright, here he is in the box here, and as usual with these Chosen Prime exclusives, some really good artwork on here for this figure, and I was really happy to get this figure. I actually didn't go to TFCon, but they did have some come available on the Chosen Prime website. They may even still have a few left, I don't know. I ordered mine actually Friday the 19th and got it on Monday the 23rd, so it was pretty quick shipping. Was super excited to get a hold of it. Alright, so looking at the box here, as with all of these Chosen Prime exclusives, we have some really good artwork on the box. So we've got some artwork here, the Chosen Prime logo. On the back we've got some product shots, and kind of shows the combined mode with the Hangman figure. So really cool looking. And it's kind of cool that they've updated this mold a little bit to make it look a little bit more like a stealth fighter. I know that the original G1 toy that was available in Europe was supposed to be an F-117, I believe. This mold obviously is not that, but they've done, I think, a good job of kind of retooling the nose and the tail fin a little bit to give it a little bit of that look. So let's go ahead and get the box open. As is usually the case, these are packed in a plastic clamshell here. So as far as accessories go, we get the little baggie with his blasters. So we get a couple of missiles molded in green plastic. Get some additional parts here. I believe these are for mounting on the flight stand, if I remember correctly. And then we have his blasters and I believe this might be for the Hangman figure to replace the chest piece. A spare part, and then we've got the blasters done in a really nice kind of rose gold finish, so they're very nice looking. And the handles fold out, as is usually the case. And so let's go ahead and get him out of the clamshell here. One other thing to take a look at, we do get the instruction sheet with a nice little collector card on it. So that's per usual. And then we've got his little Power Master. This looks like it's sealed. It's taped over. Uh-oh. I always forget how those little Fans Hobby Power Master figures are a little bit fragile. The legs just pop right back in. So there's his little Power Master. So really good looking figure there. And then here we have his jet mode. So let's put this off to the side. So really fantastic colors on this thing. I love the color scheme. I love this kind of slate-ish, light slate blue look with the pink accents. It's kind of cool how you can split his tail here, give him a little bit of that FA 117 look with the split tail. Very nice looking cockpit. Just overall a really good looking alt mode. Very nicely painted. I really like this figure. I love what they did with the nose cone here to give it a little bit of that cut stealth look to it. So yeah, overall a really good looking alt mode as it comes out of the box. I'm going to go ahead and get this guy transformed and we'll take a look at him in bot mode and see what we've got. So here we've got Triggerman, aka Falcon, in his bot mode. This is actually the first figure of this particular mold from Fans Hobby that I have had, so it was a little bit of a learning curve on the transformation, but finally got him done. Taking a look close, looks really good in bot mode. Those colors really pop. Just right where they need to be. He does have a little bit of a backpack, but anybody that has this particular mold, the other figures that share this mold engineering know that already. Let's take a real quick look at articulation. So on the head, we've got all the way around, we've got up. You get a little bit of extra movement here with the way the head flips, so you can get a little bit extra up. It does break the sculpt a little bit. You do get head down. On the arms go all the way around. On the elbow, we get right at 90 degrees. Fingers, as far as articulation goes, fingers are individually articulated. And then we have a thumb on a ball joint. We do have a bicep swivel and a little bit of a butterfly as well. So you get that there. At the waist, we do have some waist swivel, but we're a little bit hindered by the backpack here, so it is limited a little bit. There is no ab crunch on this figure. We do get a thigh swivel. We've got some hip skirts, front hip skirts, side skirts. No hip skirts on the back. So I'm thinking maybe these fold up a little bit more to make some more clearance for a waist swivel, but maybe not. At the knee, we've got a single joint at the knee, get right at 90 degrees. And at the ankles, we've got a little bit of ankle pivot, not a whole lot. We do get a little bit of independent hip pivot on the toe, but again, not a whole lot. So there is a little bit of limitation in the articulation on these figures. These are some older molds, so they are a little bit limited. So, but overall, I'm really happy to have this figure. He's a really cool looking figure. It was a really neat subline. It's kind of cool that they did something that was really obscure here in the States and was only available initially as the G1 toys in Europe. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this actually finishes out that entire sub-team as being the last exclusive in this particular set from Chosen Prime. So looking forward to see what they have next coming down the road. But overall, this figure, if you can still get it on their website, I would highly recommend it. I really enjoy it. So again, I thank everybody for watching. If you like this content, please like, please subscribe, and I'll keep doing more. Thanks for watching.